Selling is simply second nature.
Now, the Melbourne-based real estate agent.
Well, here's the real estate agent whose videos are shaking up the property game. Produced, directed by and starring your local real estate agent.
Zed Nasheed is not your average real estate agent.
Are you an actor or a real estate agent?
How do you do it? How can you sell a house in 15 minutes?
Your record is actually selling the house in 15 minutes.
How do you become the fastest selling real estate agent?
For such a young guy, he's already built up, obviously, fantastic business.
Zed. Morning, Zed. Ask you, Zed. Zed Nasheed. Zed, let's clear this up.
Zed Nasheed.
This is exactly what I love doing, sharing my wisdom, the more you give back. I love seeing other people, becoming successful in the real estate industry or any other industry out there. Today I'm going to talk about mindset, I'm going to talk about self-structure, self-discipline, self-reliance. Enjoy it. Okay, so we're at the Como right now on Chapel Street. We've got close to 100 real estate agents inside, from entrepreneurs all across the country. I'm standing next to Masi right now, the CEO of Zed Real Estate. This is what we love doing, sharing our wisdom, giving back to the community out there, sharing our knowledge, and also the fact that we've sold over $100 million of real estate within the first 12 months of being real estate, opening up our office. We're a very disruptive brand. That's exactly what we're going to share about. That's what I enjoy doing the most, giving back. Sales, structure, discipline, self-reliance is exactly what we're going to talk about today. So stay tuned and enjoy the vlog. So I gave her a hug and I looked at her, I'm like, if I was to sit down and stress about a materialistic bullshit that people keep in their cars and they clean it so much, all that stuff, it's going to stress me out. Next minute, I've lost my hair, I've grown a belly, Why? Because I've stressed about materialistic shit. I walked up to her, I gave her a big hug, I said, doesn't matter, it's a car, Juliet. I'll buy another one next week. I said, first question I asked her, I said, forget about your name, have you got insurance? So, straight after, she's like, yeah, I've got insurance. I said, well, just in case you want to sell a house, let me know. 'Cause I wasn't worried about it, I'm a local real estate agent out here, Gave her my card, because that could have been your mum. That could have been my mum. That could be anybody's mum out there. Do you want someone speaking rudely to your mum over a car? Nah, mate, I wouldn't do that. So stop being materialistic. That's one thing I learned. Stress is not going to take you anywhere. That's why I said, be solution focused, not problem focused, because we focus on the problem 95% of the time, and then 10 minutes later you still argue with your missus over the same shit that you started 10 minutes ago. If you think about it, okay, what do you want? Is that a new handbag you want? Let's get it tonight. You want to go to Fiji tonight? Let's do it tonight, 6:30. Spontaneous. Spoil yourself. That's how you should live life, on the edge. Because the last thing you want to worry about is, just bills are too much, this is too much. People whinge on a daily basis so much. So start thinking about financial freedom and plan your week in advance, plan your year in advance. Where are you going to be in the next 5 years' time? How much do you want to make by next year this time? How much have you grown since last year to this time? Because if you're still earning $100,000 a year, it's your fault because you don't want to help yourself. And next minute, if you're failing, guess what you're going to do? You're going to blame the employer. I see that in sales every single day. Not that my staff members have left me, but it happens in the sales force every single day. Every time I go out for a speech, you're like, oh, my employer did this, even not last night, the night before, somebody came up to you and goes, my director is a piece of shit, he's this, he's that. I said, no, you're a piece of shit. I said, don't call your director. I said, he gave you an opportunity. Never ever forget the fact that he's giving you an opportunity. And if you're not helping yourself, he wouldn't be able to help you out. You can only get guidance. For you guys to attend these seminars and all that, whatever you do, Tony Robbins, whatever you do, you can take all these notes down, but if you actually don't put actions towards it, it doesn't mean anything, guys. So never ever blame somebody else for you know, the fact that you're not doing whatever it is. Become responsible. That's my advice. Become responsible, yeah? So 4 years in a row, I got to where I wanted. And this goes back exactly a year and a half ago, Mas, now. And just under, 13 months ago. And my employer didn't give me an opportunity. I made millions in 4 years, and I'm like, every time I want to fly, they would cut my wings off because I'm a very hungry young kid. Yeah, I had my own dreams, I had my own goals, and I wanted to achieve them regardless of what anybody else said. And every time I wanted to fly, he'll cut my wings off. He'll put fear inside me. Every time I want to do something, what happens? Put fear. Don't do it. Because he knew that if I would have left, it would have cost him $1 million a year. He knew that straight away. Whereas me, I tell my employees, I go out there, open up your business, I'll give you the money, I'll invest in your dream out there because I want you to grow. That's what life is all about. About you giving and not expecting anything back in return. You will receive 50 times more, and I've had that experience. Give me a round of applause. Come on, wake up.
I can't stop.
You can work for the world's biggest brand out there, but if people don't like you, they're not going to deal with you. Who agrees with that? Because why? We're in people's business again. Yeah? My average house price was $350,000 to $295,000 when I first started 10 years ago to $550,000. Your pitching is going to be on point. Your negotiation is going to be on point. That's what counts in this business. The pitching, your negotiation, your first impression, the minute you meet someone, you're either a real estate agent or you're not. Make up your mind, because your sister's judging you, your cousin's judging you, your brother's judging you, your whole family's judging you, everybody's judging you. They're all human beings in front of my eyes. Your first circle of family will always back you up. But 24/7, you have to think that you're a real estate agent, you're an entrepreneur, you're a public speaker, or you're not. Does that make sense? Let's not split it, because then you're confusing your own family. As I'm standing next to you right now, your friends and families are sitting, for lunch, or they're having coffee with somebody else out there, and you just put up a story on your personal page, you're confusing, and then you put something up on your business page. Well, make up your mind. So be judged in the right way. You might as well put the right content, or you're going to get judged 24 hours. Don't be conservative. I'll tell you why you should use social media. I make $40,000 a week on social media. Do I care about what you think? No, I don't, because it makes me money. Should you care about what the general public thinks? No. Well, don't put stupid stuff on it. And if you're going to upload something HD. Let's write it down. HD pics only on social media. It wasn't that great. Dennis, did you like that?
Loved it.
I loved it, man. I feel like the whole room, was full of energy. Some amazing people out there, entrepreneurs were there. I loved it. I love sharing my wisdom. I love giving value and not expecting anything back in return, because the last thing I want to do is attend to a seminar and just keep selling them shit. Correct? So follow me on Instagram, follow me on LinkedIn, follow me on Facebook, add me, Snapchat, Z Real Estate, and I hope you guys enjoyed Zlog 6, because this is Zlog 6, and stay tuned for another vlog coming out, Zlog 7 next week. Keep this started. I love you, Australia.
I can't stop.